Hey, it's Jasmine. I'm here with the Dallas Entertainment Journal, and I am speaking to Mr. Dallas himself, Dorrough.
Yeah, Mr. D-O-double-R. I say, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot.
What up? It's your homie Dorrough Music, Mr. Shut the City Down, man. I'm chilling right here with Dallas Entertainment Journal just for the go of a few things I got going on. Hope y'all stay tuned in. Hey.
Alright, Dorrough. So, of course, you shut the city down and always represent the city. So, like, there's nobody more Dallas than Dorrough, which is pretty fun. Tell me a little bit about what's going on with you working with the Dallas Cowboys. How did that come to be?
Well, first of all, I grew up a Dallas Cowboys fan, all my life. Big Cowboys fan, my pops, my brothers. So, it's exciting for me to be working with them. But it kind of started with 2011, the Mavericks reached out when we won a championship, way before we won the championship and went to the playoffs, for me to do the, like an anthem basically to motivate, the whole thing. And I did it. We ended up winning the championship that year. So, I felt like, even though that's on a whole different thing, like music side, I felt like, just to be involved with that. And I'm a big Mavericks fan too. I play ball. And just to be involved with this on my side with the music and it helping them contribute to win a championship just on my side, I was excited about that. So once that happened, word got around, and the Cowboys I actually tried to do this 2 years ago with the Cowboys, same year. And it's a little different because they never use hip hop for anything.
Exactly, it's a little different.
So like even in the past when they had cowboy anthems or songs like country or rock, so I guess they finally, just got hip to it or whatever, and they hit me up and they reached out and was like, hey, do you think you can, create something to motivate, the staff and the players and the team and, create something? I was like, yeah, I was in LA at the time, so as soon as they hit me, I got one of my producers, DJ Philly Fell, and we went in the studio that night, and we started working on it. It took us about 3 or 4 days to really come up with something. It was just like so out the blue, but we ended up making like an incredible track.
I'm in the club blowing, drink got me, can't see like a microscopic, too much charisma, mojo, prime time, click, NG, that's the logo.
Okay, back with Dorrough, and we are talking about how he became one with the Cowboys and created the anthem for them. Now, you were telling me a little bit about how that happened. Really, were there any particular players that maybe influenced that decision, you think?
Well, I'm good friends with Dez Bryant. We actually, when I released that Shut the City Down mixtape, he came to my release party. I done went to some of his stuff. He actually was there when we had the meeting, and they wanted to hear the song. He was actually there, so I'm pretty sure, like, he probably did have some, because he the closest player I'm with, that I actually, kick it with or whatever. So he might have did have influence. I ain't talked to him since they agreed to actually put the license deal out, but he might have had influence on it. Okay.
Yeah. That's great. So it's good to have friends in high places, but it's...
Yeah, man, just, that's how it works, because at the end of the day, if the players don't like it, then it ain't going to work. It's supposed to motivate the players.
How long are they going to use this with the licensing deal? Like, is it going to be the theme for a long time?
It may end up being one of the things, what they talked about, it may be something, a permanent record until, like, maybe whenever they just get tired of it and want to use something else. But normally these things, when they happen, a team uses them for like 3 or 4 years. Because, the way sports go, they ain't going to want to switch out songs every year because they not that into hip-hop or into the music side. They more focused on the sports side. So, for instance, if we put this song out and we do good this year, it'll be a good chance they use the same song next year, maybe a couple of years. But it don't even matter to me. I'm just excited that they using this year.
Yeah. Are you going to feature that same song on your album?
Well, that's another thing that came about. Once we finished it, we was like, this song is like way too big to just be a cowboy song. So what I did was I went back in and made more of like a generic version, and to be able to put it on my album, basically so it won't be so cowboy oriented. It won't be, in the verses I'm mentioning different players and stuff. So I went and just like did different verses, same hook, same bridge and concept, and made it a generic song that I will use for my album.
Okay, speaking of your album, when is that coming out?
We're looking at February right now. It's been done for maybe 4 months, but we're trying to put out the right singles, get the marketing right, better timing. I like coming out in the first quarter because it always influences the year. Like, first quarter I can drop again in the fourth quarter.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you talking with us. Thank you, Dorrough.
I appreciate it.
Reporting for the Dallas Entertainment Journal, I'm Jasmine Ellis.